Firing up the audience.
Okay, we're here with head coach Steve Prohm and the little guy Jackson. Great win for the Racers, 74-71. And coach can take your questions at this time.
Yeah, great win. A lot of respect for Dana and Missouri State and their program. You got Tuesday at Southern Illinois in a possession game. You come here, so ends up being a possession game. But proud of our guys, and then obviously great to have former players back on campus and have Ja take time out of his schedule to come up and watch us play and visit with our guys was terrific. Which is really cool to where, you think about the commitment those guys have to this university. He's in Minnesota last night, fly in. When it was 2 weeks ago, Cameron Payne was in Minnesota. They played in Minnesota. He was already in Memphis though, but he's back up. All seven, I think the last seven players here that's had their jersey retired have all been on campus this past year. Which is you got that's pretty cool.
Good job, pretty good show today.
Yeah, it was. I mean, they're all tough. All these games are hard, and we were fortunate we were able to extend that lead at the end. And Brian Moore's big layup got us back up 6. I thought that was a big play.
I talked to you the other day about this team learning how to finish games, and you guys did that tonight. Just talk about the team's ability to figure out a way to do that.
Yeah, we're learning. I like our team a lot. I think we got good pieces. We've taken care of home outside of the one Christmas game where obviously it comes quick and, Southern Illinois was so ready to play that night, but, the road, we played well on the road, just not well enough. We've only had 2 really bad games in conference. Obviously had Drake and had Belmont. Drake probably the majority of the game, Belmont just the second half, but we're all learning, and it's good to see Kenny bounce back today, and it's good to have him back. And but we need our bench, Justin, Quincy, Sam, to continue to grow and help us if we're going to get where we need to be. But I step up today, and Jamari played well. I thought DJ made tough plays, big offensive rebound in a big moment. Jacoby, Brian, all those guys. Kenny made some big plays for us, so it's a great win. I mean, it's tough.
Speaking of pieces, how did it help your rotations tonight, having that piece back?
Well, just different. Kenny has a little bit more length. He's kind of like a big wing forward. He's just a different kind of player than those other 2 guys, just because of his size and length and defend. We try to play him on plays. But Kenny made some big plays for us. From some free throws. Made a big 3 in the first half. But I don't know all his numbers, but we got to keep getting him to go to the free, get to the offensive glass. But man, I thought he did a good job. And then Justin, he only played 5-6 minutes, but man, I thought his activity was really good.
How pleased were you defensively with the team's effort
Today?
In the second half, being able to kind of, I think they hit 1-3 in the
athletic and active. They turned you over. I was more concerned, scoring wise. I was hoping we'd be able to guard them. We struggled guarding them at times. And Mason gave us a lot of trouble. Clay gave us a lot of trouble. The glass, 15 offensive rebounds, that gave us a lot of trouble. They shot 45% from the field. So, we got some things to clean up from this, but obviously a lot better to clean it up from a win. But down the stretch, we were able to get it up to 6-8. That was big. We were able to get some tough stops. We made some tough plays. Jacoby John out diving on the floor, get a loose ball and call timeout. That was big. And then we didn't turn it over late outside that one. And I should have called timeout. I tried to call timeout initially. Didn't hear me. And then I thought the guys, be able to play through it. And we couldn't, but you got to be able to finish people off. And, they were able to hit that 3, I think, at the end. But obviously the game was over.
So the stats are not going to show this too well. Y'all got beat on offensive rebounds. They had more second chance points, blah, blah, blah. I thought the key moments of this game, y'all had 3 possessions in a row. Y'all had second chance scores.
Yeah, well, I thought the one that sticks out, Kenny White's one rare. And then DJ Burns, I don't know if we scored that possession or not, but I thought he chased one down and
Yeah,
made a
he
big
scored.
one. And I thought those were two big plays for sure.
Coach, what are you seeing out of Brian Moore's development? We see in the box score, but what are you specifically seeing?
Yeah, he's confident, he can really get to the paint. He's got a good little mid-range jump shot. I think he's being more confident from three now. But he can finish at the rim and he draws fouls and he makes free throws. And I mean, I thought he made the biggest play offensively of the game. We needed was a 4-point game. He was able to sneak in there and, finish at the rim. And, he's athletic. Outside of calling for the alley-oop on a 2-on-1 break, I thought he did great.
Coach, can you speak about this team scoring balance? I say again, you had 4 guys in double figures.
Yeah.
one a point
Yeah, I
guard.
thought this team reminded me just that, hey, man, it's just going to be some nights it's going to be this guy. Some nights I don't think it's just one guy. You got to ride. I think, we got to get DJ some more touches and when he has mismatches. Jamari, Rob, Brian, Jacoby, Kenny, Quincy can get you a little bit, Justin gets you a little bit. Saying, I think we can have a balanced attack, and that should just make you better. And so now, we're on the back nine really of conference play. Best thing is I think this league does a great job. It's kind of a balanced schedule from, not playing everybody twice, but you don't play 3 games on the road, or you don't play 3 in a row at home. You're going to get 1 on the road, 1 at home every. Sometimes you'll get 2 on the road and then 2 at home. Sometimes it's 1-1. We've been 1-1 for a long time. We haven't gone back to back road or back to back home. We're finally going back to back home, which is great. And obviously nobody better than obviously a really good Belmont team coming in here. So should be a great atmosphere. And we're gonna have to play really well to beat them.